President Donald Trump is set to reveal a national security plan Monday that mirrors the most internal-centered vision of American remote arrangement in late memory, with an overwhelming accentuation on financial quality and safeguarding U.S. fringes. In the meantime, the official archive shows generally regular perspectives inconsistent with Trump's own particular positions, including a claim for the part of strategy and notices about Russia's insult goals. The system is uncontrollably conflicting with Trump Organization conduct, said Corey Sharkey, a previous State Department official now at Stanford University's Preservationist Hoover Institution who knows about parts of the report. A draft extract of the archive, formerly known as the National Security Strategy, sternly announces that Russia, alongside China, challenges American power, impact and interests, endeavoring to disintegrate American security and success. It additionally cautions against the conviction that engagement with rivals will transform them into favorable performers and reliable accomplices. That is likely a hidden denial of President Barack Obama's effort to Iran. However, it likewise echoes the investigative remote arrangement insiders worried about Trump's successive promises to get to know Russian President Vladimir Putin. It is surprising for a president to convey a speech about the archive, which is required by Congress, however typically of intrigue for the most part to experts. Senior Trump authorities said on Sunday they couldn't review a president during a national security system in his first year or uncovering it with a national address. The report could offer a clearer vision to remote governments uncertain of Trump's aims and perplexed by clashing signs from his organization on issues from consulting with North Korea to exchange with China. Despite the fact that the technique paper was to a great extent amassed by Trump White House and Bureau authorities, a senior organization official said that it shows how put resources into it Trump is. How well he supposes it precisely mirrors his needs and what he's endeavoring to do on the world stage. Trump has battled in his first year to demonstrate unmistakable outside approach victories. He has neglected to end North Korea's atomic and rocket programs, seen his push to repair relations with Moscow frustrated by Congress, and declined to finish on dangers to overturn Obama's 2015 Iran atomic arrangement. Trump's safeguards say he has re-established a picture of quality abroad with extreme talk and calls for more guard spending, and rejuvenated ties with partners like Israel, Saudi Arabia and Egypt. Trump's speech is probably going to push the part of financial matters in what he calls his America First remote strategy, an expression resounded by the security vision. Similarly, Trump is planning to off-section this 7-day stretch of a far-reaching charge change law as another lift to the U.S. economy. The president is hoping to interface his remote approach to the nation's taking off securities exchange and GDP development. A senior organization official who informed journalists Sunday night in front of the president's speech and the new report's discharge noticed that Defense Secretary James Mattis had as of late said that total national output is the most grounded weapon Trump has. The methodology confirms the conviction that America's monetary security is national security, the authority included. You'll truly observe a noteworthy concentrate on that. That is the reason we'll discuss in the archive what it implies for American laborers and American organizations. Why we'll request reasonable and proportional financial connections around the globe. Focusing on America's residential character and security, the plan announces that the administration's key duty is to ensure the American individuals, the country, and the American lifestyle, including that strengthening control over our outskirts and migration framework is integral to national security, the financial thriving, and the manage of law. One of Trump's senior assistants said amid the media preparation that the new national security report mirrors an exceptional concentrate on country security and the outskirt, contrasted with the techniques discharged by past Democratic or Republican organizations. Not that they weren't specified previously, the senior authority said. Be that as it may, they were never said in about as much detail or accentuation as they are currently. However, now and again the report appears inconsistent with Trump's record to date. His State Department has been focused for a cut of around 30% and is managing a heap of unfilled ambassadorships and other key strategic posts. In any case, the new procedure says the U.S. must update our discretionary capacities to contend in the present condition. And keeping in mind that individuals from Congress and remote representatives have censured Trump for undermining popularity-based standards and demonstrating little respect for human rights issues, the procedure pronounces that America's responsibility regarding freedom, majority rule, government, and the administer of law fills in as a motivation for those living under oppression. Those differentiations, and the non-restricting nature of the archive, leave Trump pundits incredulous that it merits considering important. The NSS isn't a sufficiently solid archive to oblige the president's activities. In this manner, I don't expect it will shape conduct, both of the organization and different nations toward us, said Sharkey, who co-authored a book with Mattis a year ago. Tending to both Russia and China, Trump's national security system takes an extreme view on both by lumping them into a class of nations his organization has named revisionist powers, who have been trying to change existing conditions of universal relations. The vast majority would contend that Russia's attack of Ukraine, Georgia, those exercises try to change existing conditions in Europe and generally not a positive way nor a quiet course, said the senior Trump organization official. That is the thing that revisionism implies. We don't utilize it that regularly. On China, Trump plans to mark the nation a strategic competitor on account of its utilization of political, financial, military and data endeavors not seen somewhere else on the planet. It's a painstakingly made approach that considers the reality the U.S. still needs Beijing's assistance to manage North Korea. We realize that we require China to work with them, and we've kept on working with them on the DPRK issue, the senior organization official said. It's not totally unrelated. We're cooperating to coordinate, and while rivalry exists also. Hours before his authorities reviewed the system paper marking Russia a subversive adversary, Trump talked by telephone with Putin, who expressed gratitude toward his American partner for sharing CIA knowledge that turned away planned bombings in the Russian city of St. Petersburg. It was an incredible case of collaboration where there was a mutual intrigue, said another Trump senior organization official who took an interest in the press preparation. Regardless, we've seen a ton of zones where our interests either don't adjust or straightforwardly struggle, the senior organization official included. We're absolutely preferred off over we were a while back when both the Secretary of State and the President commented that the relationship appeared to be at a low point. Asked whether the report would particularly specify U.S. decision security, his helpers answered in general terms with just a looking reference to Putin's administration, which U.S. knowledge authorities have finished up meddled in the 2016 decision, a discovering Trump has more than once addressed. Read also, we discuss how our enemies, particularly for as far back as couple of years, utilized data fighting, political fighting. China, Russia, jihadist fear-mongers have utilized the web to awesome impact, one of the senior organization authorities answered, including that the record calls for ensuring the versatility of our majority rules system. In one sharp break from global agreement, Trump's archive does not present environmental change as a national security issue. Obama's last national security procedure, incorporated in 2015, said environmental change more than 12 times. In any case, Trump's associates said his security procedure on the atmosphere issue is rather introduced off similar topics he blocked last June in surrendering the Paris Atmosphere Accord that was consulted in 2015 by 195 nations, including the United States. Trump's vision on the issue now says, U.S. authority is key to countering a hostile-to-development vitality motivation that is hindering to U.S. monetary and vitality security interests. Source Politico.com. Donald Trump's national security strategy emphasizes economic competitiveness was last modified December 18, 2017 by Ronnie Jack.